G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, and we are back. And yes, it is not Skyrim. We're back to Oblivion. So, I've been thinking about this ever since I quit Oblivion the other day because I didn't like how hard things were getting and how broken the game was. I have caved. I have downloaded the Realistic Leveling mod, which is supposed to help. There are a bunch of different mods that you can use for this, but this seems to be the one that everyone talks about. So I downloaded that, and I had a new idea for a character. An Arcane Archer. Now there is an Arcane Archer mod, which I have installed, which gives me access to... Yeah, I have to go and find this thing, which is like a touchstone type thing, which gives me access to Ayleid Arcane Archer abilities. But even without that mod, my idea was that I wanted to have an archer who, because of the way I was playing in my knight sort of build that I was doing, my spell sword, battle mage type build, I had sword and shield, and I was still casting spells, and in particular, up close or at a distance.
I was born 87 years ago.
And I feel like that's a
For
really
65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
For an archer.
But for all these
so
years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
From the distance, you know, the ultimate for
I
the
have
archer
seen
is
the gates of
kill.
Oblivion,
If I
beyond
don't
which
get that
no
one-shot
waking
kill,
eye may see.
I can fall back on
Behold,
spells to do damage.
in darkness, a
rather
doom
than
sweeps the
having to switch
land.
to weapons, melee weapons. So I want to see how that goes. This playthrough may only get a certain way, and then I go, no, this is not working either, and probably will stop at the end of my experimentation with Oblivion. But another reason why
This
I
is the
chose to do this
27th
is
last
because
seed,
there is
the
a
year
mod
of
for
Acrobatics,
Skyrim called
433.
It actually has
These
a
are the
prequel,
closing
which is
days
a
of the third
full
era.
conversion mod for Oblivion.
And the final hours
Nerin or
of
something
my life.
Something like that. And I'm considering downloading that and trying it as well. So potentially when I finish this playthrough, if I'm not happy with this Archer, I'm going to switch to the name. Now the problem is that game seems to look actually as a skill. It's actually associated with a class that's called a villain, and it just, there's not very much in the way of weapons for archers, and it doesn't look like it's very archer focused to me. So I may not be playing an archer in that. I may go back to another sword and board type character. But we're going to do this build. Now I've got down below, if you're seeing this on Twitch, down below I've got a list of all the mods I'm running with, as well as what the characteristics of this Arcane Archer build are. I'm also going to have that in the description, in the, the doobly-doo, the down below of the YouTube videos when these are uploaded to YouTube. But the other thing that I thought of doing, the problem I've had in builds previously has been getting enough magicka. And there is a problem with this in the game. I thought of a name that I liked, so we're going to call ourselves Osprey. I wanted to go like a bird name because we're an archer, and I tend to go for bird sort of names for that. G'day BM, how you doing? Yes, I had an idea for a Arcane Archer build and added some mods to take care of all of that. And so that's what we're building now. And so the biggest problem I've had previously is magicka. And it turns out Oblivion is really insane the way it works with magicka. Because when you have a look at a lot of the high-level spells that are available in the game, they need like hundreds and hundreds of magicka to be able to cast them. Well, it turns out that when you understand how magicka, the amount of magicka you have is calculated, it's all based purely off your intelligence, right? And for every point of intelligence, you get 2 magicka. Which means, barring the birth sign that you pick, barring the race that you choose, barring anything to do with class, barring any sort of enchantments, anything like that, any character's maximum maximum magicka is 200. So that means anybody in the world out there in Nirn, in the game of Oblivion, who is casting a spell that uses more than 200 magicka is either an Ultima, a high elf, because they get extra magicka, or there's one of 3 birth signs that they're under. But even then, the combination of high elf and the best birth sign would only be 300 magicka. To get any higher than that, you have to enchant the hell out of every piece of gear that you're working on. And you can get it. I can't remember what the figure was that was quoted, but I think it's over 1,000 is the magicka that you can get to. But still, it's insane. Skyrim is such a simpler model. Everyone starts with basically the same sort of number. I think it's around 100. If you pick Ultima, you get 150 as a start. And then every level you can choose to raise that up. And that's how you get all your magicka. It makes a lot more sense. It works a lot better. Now, I have the realistic leveling mod enabled, so I'm not fully up on what that means. I have read a little bit about it, but I'm not an expert on the realistic leveling mod. But I do know that it is going to help level things out and make it a little bit easier when leveling. On top of that, I've re-enabled a mod which I installed and tested a few weeks back that does some improvements for archery. I have a specific Ayleid Arcane Archer mod. But the other thing that I was going to say, as part of the whole... I don't like that hair. I'm just going to pick something different. Yeah, that'll do. As part of this, one of the problems I found previously was getting enough intelligence overall, as you progress to get more magicka. Now, the way around that is, you have to level some of the skills. There's 3 skills which help with intelligence. And so they are alchemy, which I find mostly useless. Having said that, it is going to be useful for this character, because poisons will help me with the bow, which I always forget to use, but I'm going to try. The mysticism, the mysticism magic, which again I find pretty well useless. And then there's Conjuration, and that's what I did in my last build, right? You may have seen that. I was conjuring bound helms. Every time I got a level, I would level up, and then I would madly conjure bound helms until I got another level of Conjuration, and then I would say, fine, I'm good. I should be able to get intelligence next level. I've looked at it and gone, okay, that's fine, but maybe I should actually use Conjuration. Now, the problem with that is that when I try and use Conjuration, there's sort of like 2 types of Conjuration spells. There are the bound spells, so you can create various pieces of bound armor. Yeah, not great. Various bound weapons. They suck in Oblivion. They're great in Skyrim, but they suck in Oblivion because they just don't last very long, and to get them to last long, you have to use ridiculous amounts of magicka. Or there is summoning. But everything that you summon is either Daedra or, things from Oblivion, like scamps and, even Atronachs. Atronachs are all supposed to come from Oblivion. So there's all that type of stuff. And then there's the various types of undead that you can summon. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was of the opinion that necromancy was very much shunned. And yet, half of the summoning spells in this game summon undead, which is necromancy. Now, I have a feeling that necromancy in the form of, or in the definition that is being used here in Oblivion, is actually limited to taking the soul from a human and putting it into a black soul gem. I don't think it's actually the raising of like skeletons and zombies and stuff like that. But in my book, that's necromancy, and I don't want to do that. So I found another mod. I don't remember what it was called. Let me have a look. I've got a list here of what they were. It's called Alternative Summons, and what it allows me to do is summon a whole bunch of other just general animals that live around the world. And I've thought about doing a playthrough like this in Skyrim, where I summon, because you can summon Familiar, which summons a wolf, a spectral wolf, and then there's Flaming Familiar, which is a spectral wolf that runs in and explodes. And I don't really have too much of a problem summoning Atronachs, because that's a fairly standard thing in the games where everybody summons Atronachs. But I don't want to summon Daedra and Dremora and all of those sorts of more, because I see the Atronachs as being sort of like the elementals, the fire elementals, the ice elementals, things like that from other role-playing games, D&D and stuff like that. But I see the imps, the scamps, those sorts of things, and the Daedra that you can summon, the lesser Daedra, I see those as being more like summoning devils and demons and things like that, right? So I do put a bit of a dividing line there, and I don't want to go and summon the demons, because that might not be necromancy. That's more, what do they call that one? I can't think now. I'll probably think of it in about 5 minutes when I'm rambling about something else. But I'm still trying to play a good character, basically, is what I'm talking about here. So we have our wood elf named Osprey, and he is going to be an Arcane Archer. Now, do I have... Yes, I have that run set correctly. Very nice.
Hey, wood elf. You're a little far from the forest, huh? Looks like your days of woodland frolicking have come to a tragic end. To go from the gladed realm of Valenwood to a rat-infested hole like this. How very sad. Those walls must feel
now,
like they're closing in.
I'm going to try and get through this first part as quickly as possible, so I might skip past it. Thanks. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool name. I often go with Hawkeye, not because of the Marvel character, but more actually because, what was it? The Benjamin Franklin Pierce, the character from MASH, the television show from the 70s and 80s, he used to always talk about a character called Hawkeye, which was from a novel called The Last of the Mohicans.
My job right
and his
now is
father
to get
used
you to
always
safety.
read.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is
And I've
supposed
always
to be
liked
off
the
limits.
name, and I always just associate it
Usual
with
mix-up with the watch.
rangers and archers.
Never
and
mind. Get that
also,
gate
like,
open.
I tend to
Stand
feel
back,
it's
prisoner.
more, it's a
We
bit
won't
of,
hesitate
not
to
really a
kill you if you get in
hugely
our
elvish
way.
name, but I think it fits
Stay put.
on
Good. Let's
like
go.
wild elves
We're not out
and
of this
wood
yet.
elves and things like that. But
You-
I don't always want to pick
I've
things like
seen
Hawkeye,
you.
so I started going through names of birds
Let me see your
today
face.
on the walk home from
You
work.
are the
and I
one
went-
from my dreams.
I didn't go Vulture. I
Then
went
the
Condor for a
stars
bit. I
were
was thinking
right.
Peregrine.
And this is the day.
But then I sort
Gods
of went,
give
nah,
me
Peregrine's not
strength.
quite right. And I went Osprey, and I went, yeah, that's not bad actually. We'll go with Osprey. So
Assassin.
I'm going to just skip through this. If you haven't seen all this before, it's all just backfill. I want to get to the meaty stuff
Please,
here.
sire, we must keep moving.
The idea is going to be for this build that I don't really
Better
want
not
to rely
close
on
this one.
weapons
There's no way
at
to
all.
open it from the other side.
Having said that,
Looks like this
I
is your lucky
feel
day.
like if I'm
Just stay
going
out
to
of our
take
way.
a weapon at any point and use it, the weapon that I want to use is going to be something blunt, from the blunt class, not actually something, you know, physically blunt, but it's going to be something from the blunt class, because that gives me a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. If I go and take a blade weapon and use and raise my blade skill at all, which I don't really want to raise either blade or blunt or block if I can help it. If I can get away with just using a bow and some magic, I will. Actually, speaking of that, let's get that spell up, and we want to put that in, I think, about the 3 slot for the moment. Let's put that in the 8 slot. But we want... Getting used to the controls again.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
There we go. Did a little bit of damage to that.
Protect yourself.
Very nice.
Are you all...
Okay, so I am... Like, I'm going to take this sword because initially I need something.
She's dead.
And my original thought actually for this build was to go heavy armor.
How could they be waiting for...
But I've realized that's not going to be workable. Because as a wood elf, I actually start with a pretty pathetic strength of 25. And the only way for me to raise my strength is through the use of blunt weapons, bladed weapons, or hand-to-hand combat. All of which I do not intend to do unless I absolutely have to. So, I'm going to be very limited on my carrying capacity until I get some sort of backpack. And even then, I'm going to be very limited on my carrying capacity. So,
it's too late to go back now.
Wearing
Don't worry,
heavy armor is not going to be an option. I'm going to have to stick to light armor on this.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point.
Because my idea
Let's
was
move.
to use heavy armor
Stay here, prisoner.
and have
Don't try
that
to follow
raise my endurance, because that's what it raises when you raise heavy armor. But I realise that's not quite what I want or need here. Okay, very good. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan. If I can't take these creatures out with spells, and so this Rusty War Axe I'm going to take initially, but I'm not even going to equip it at the moment, because the next thing that I want to do is get rid of that rat over there, and then come over here and get this bow and this armor, or these arrows and all of this armor, and get everything equipped. And we are going to be our nice little Arcane Archer boy. Oh, yeah. Gotta switch to my lockpick. There we go. Take all of that. I really wish I could get a take all mod that would work in this game. It's so annoying that I have to click a button to take things, rather than just clicking on take all. But anyway, I searched everything over there. He's got a couple of things. Oh, everything but the club is what I want there. We're going to start sneaking. So this is going to be pretty much a sneak build. Now, the idea eventually, once I've got these summoning spells, right, is the active spell that I've got listed, no, down over there. I'll point in the right, yeah, I'll point in the right way eventually. So down there, I've got my flame spell next to my bow. That's the current spell. I will have one of the summoning spells to summon a companion, an animal. I don't remember the list of animals, but they will be evident in the spells. And what I will do is I will sneak attack with the bow. If the opponents survive, I will then summon one or more companions, depending on how many I can, and then switch over to either a ranged or a touch destruction spell that will be used to back up my bow. And so if if my opponents get close enough that I have to attack them, you know, if they get close enough that they're going to be a problem, then I can use those either ranged or touch spells to hopefully take them out in combination with whatever I'm doing with the bow. So normally I would take these, but that heavy armor, but I'm going to try and survive without the heavy armor in this run. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how any of this is going to go, to be honest. I am taking the rat meat because I'm going to try and do a bit of alchemy in this run and see how I go. So the bow actually should be doing a little bit more damage than normal already. Okay, that didn't go too bad. He got a little closer than I wanted. I didn't really want him to actually get close enough to hit me, but he didn't do a lot of damage. So, oh, and I also have the difficulty. Where is it? I have the difficulty back to the default. So everybody, when I'm doing full damage to my opponents are doing full damage to me. And we will see how things go. The hope is that I won't need to modify the difficulty as levels go up. But we shall see. And then eventually we're going to start seeing some of the special abilities that the Arcane Archer mod that I've got will be providing me. And that is going to be some fun to play with. It's sort of got like 4 abilities. Did that actually kill him? I think it did. And then the other one is coming around there. Yeah, very good. It's got like 4 main abilities. I don't remember all of them. One of them is elemental arrows, I think. Another one is a rapid shot feature. So, and you can only have one of these abilities active at any one time. So you use this touchstone that you've got in your inventory to turn on these abilities, and the abilities have different they're good against different types of enemies and stuff like that, apparently. Ooh, let's see if I can get him. I really hate with a passion that cursor for the sneak, because it really is incredibly large and cumbersome. It makes it hard to see my opponents at a distance. I feel like there is another rat back there. And there was, and I actually did double damage to him. Oh, is he still alive? He is. Either that or there is a second one. No, that's not. Oh, that. Okay, and that's good. Light armor increase. That's only going to be an advantage to me. The only mod I didn't really look for and try and put on, and I'm sort of thinking like I want to try and look out for one, is I did not look for a any sort of durability mod, because I find the durability of stuff in this just annoying, that I have to go and repair things all the time. And so either a mod that completely removes the need to repair, or a mod that improves the durability of things so that they don't wear out quite as quickly, would be very much appreciated. But I don't think I have anything like that. I did get that guy all the way back there. I really couldn't see him. So yeah, that's about the only other mod I'm considering adding. G'day DSX. If I can find a decent mod that will do that for me and reduce the need to repair everything every 10 seconds, that would be great, because I just find that pointless busy work really was the one thing that I went, oh, this is so much better when I went back to Skyrim. It was just like, oh my god, I don't have to spend all of this time repairing things continually. Oh yeah, the sound of the hammers might be alright, but just the fact that you've got to carry around a ridiculous number of the things, particularly early game, and then you have to, they take so much, like, until you get a certain level of everything, you know, at early levels, armor degrades faster than normal. It degrades at 150% of normal. And so do your various weapons, depending on your skills. It's just like, why do I have to go through all of that? Why does it have to be so hard to survive? But anyway, okay, let's grab that gem there, and that's worth a little bit. More potions, very nice. Yeah, I said I was going to try and do a lot of... Oh, all of that. I did say I was going to try and gather a lot of stuff, because I want to try and make some potions this time around. But I just really dislike... And I've tried finding another mod for alchemy that, like, completely redoes it. If there was something that basically changed the potions that you created here so that they were like in Skyrim, where every single potion... The problem I've got, as I said before, the problem I've got is every potion that you can create here has its effect spread out over time. You cannot create an instant use potion. In particular, if I want to create a healing potion, it is not going to be instant use. The healing potion, that's a good combination. Arrow and then a spell. That works really well. I'm glad I thought of this idea. I mean, I'm not the first person to think of doing an Arcane Archer like that, I'm sure. But, yeah. Hit him with a spell, hit him with an arrow, and then follow it with a spell really quickly is definitely a good way to go. Yeah, if the potions that you made gave you their effect instantly, I would be really happy. That's what I want. It's just annoying that every time I create a potion, you know, if I drink that potion, it's going to take a few seconds for it to give me its full effect. And in combat, those few seconds can be the difference between life and death. Also, there is a limit on how many potions you can consume, you can use in any given thing. So I think you can only drink 4 potions at a time. There may be a way that you can sort of short-circuit that. Because I believe there is a thing if you were to drop out of your inventory and go back in, you can sometimes drink another 4 potions. But that takes time, actual real time in the game, that is a problem. So yeah. Anyway, enough of the ranting about that. Let's try and get this. Well, I'm sure there's people that absolutely hate that I'm using that lockpicking, but I just can't stand the lockpicking mechanic in Oblivion. It just seems so janky to me. I can't do it properly. I can't do it well at all. If it's a single tumbler, so it's the very easy lock, yeah, I can usually get it eventually, but I often break picks. But I don't have any problem at all using the lock picking from Skyrim. I don't have problems with that mechanic. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't cause me any real issues at all. So, if there was something that completely replicated that mechanism from Skyrim, I would take it in a heartbeat. Take that arrow. It's a rusty iron bow, no better than mine. Don't want it. I'll take those, and I'll take that. I don't want the rusty short sword. It is getting a little bit annoying having to pick so many locks, though. Hey, we broke a lock pick. I wish arrows didn't weigh so much in this game as well. I mean, it is realistic. Yeah, being able to mod the games is a wonderful thing. It is realistic that the what did I say? Was I talking about lockpicks breaking? I don't remember now. I need to heal, so let's do that. I mean, I don't need to, but it's probably going to help. I don't have any repair hammers yet, do I? No, I think we find the first repair hammer in this next section, actually. If I remember rightly. And saving is probably going to be a good idea right about now. We do want to put out others. What? Damn it, I completely missed. Couple of quick fireballs. Sorted him out. That's a normal iron short sword. It's still not worth it because it weighs less than... it's worth less than it weighs. Sneaky! There we go. And all of this and that sneaky little bugger down there didn't even wake up. No, you're over here. Oh, dodgy, dodgy. Damn it, I'm out of magicka. I know my health is not great, but it's not bad either, really. Let's be honest. I have seen that there is a mod that you can get which redoes the sneak cursor crosshair thing. I definitely feel like I need to find that mod and install it because... yeah. It is a little annoying. Let's open that. I feel like there's usually a third rat down there. Somewhere. There is, right there. There we go. I have 107 arrows. I was going to say I'm tempted to go down there and loot the bodies of those rats just to get the arrows back, but I've decided I don't need the arrows that badly. I've got plenty, and arrows do actually weigh a little bit in this, so I can very easily become burdened by carrying too many arrows around. Sorry, what does what change? I've forgotten what I was talking about. There's a repair. Very good. What can I repair? I only really want to make sure my bow's in good repair at the moment. There we go. No, it's not the sneak mod. Well, it is the sneak mod. It changes that cursor, right? So that cursor is this whopping great big cross with a circle around it and the thing. And that's meant to be an eye, right? But that makes it really hard to aim effectively at a distance, because it's just so hard to see through that. I love the cursor that they implemented for Skyrim. Great. Really easy to tell when you're being detected too. This one, the eye gets brighter. Now, you know, the eye looks really dim there at the moment, and it looks brighter there. Does that mean I'm being detected when I look in this direction and not in that one? You know, it can be hard to manage. I'm going to do some more repairing and get my levels, my armor levels up if I can. Hopefully. Yay, I didn't lose the hammer while I did any of that. So yeah, I saw there was a mod. I sort of started to read it, but wasn't really comprehending what it was saying it was going to do for me. So I didn't download it. I was running out of time. So I think I will look at it another time. Maybe tomorrow after work. I will have another look and see if I can make sense of it. I did say I wasn't going to do this, but I want my arrows back. No, actually, I don't want my arrows back. I've got plenty. I've got 112. What am I talking about? If they were steel arrows or silver arrows, I would be much more inclined to retrieve them. You know, that crosshair by itself isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not that bad. But you add the eye to it, and it just becomes really... The circle in particular, not necessarily... Like, the pupil part of the eye is the most distracting part. And that's what makes it hard to see, I feel, what you're aiming at. And I just don't ever feel that it does a good job of indicating when you're actually being seen and when you're not. Which is the other part of the whole equation. So I'm not saying this build is going to be a success right now, but so far, just the concept that I had of being able to shoot with the bow and then follow it up with spells is definitely workable. Like, there's no doubt about that.
My sword for the crown! Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
Ooh.
They cannot understand why I trust you.
Actually, that's interesting.
They've not seen what I've seen.
What was I going to pick?
How can I explain?
Oh, okay.
Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Don't think about it. Doesn't matter what option you do there. I'm going to pick the mage because I need the magicka. I find it amazing. I said before, I find it amazing that magicka is so hard to come by in this game, whereas it's a lot easier in Skyrim. So the apprentice works as well, gives me a bonus of 100, but it makes me very weak to magic, and I definitely don't want that. And then, of course, there's the Atronach, which gives me spell absorption and extra 150 extra points of magicka, but I do not regenerate magicka, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to take the mage. The only other one I really considered doing, the tower is an interesting one. In particular, the reflect 5 points of damage for 120 seconds once a day. Also, the steed. As a Bosmer, I've actually got pretty good speed, and if I can make it even better, then my ability to kite and run away from opponents would be better. But I think mage for the extra magicka is going to be the best start for me, because this build
The signs
is
I read show
technically
the
going
end
to
of
be
my path.
a mage
My
build.
death, a necessary end,
I could have made it
will
a
come when
a
it will
thief
come.
build.
Your star
But
in
I think
I go
most
to-
of the skills that
you
I
shall-
want are the magic ones with just a bit of sneak and a
You
bit
may
of,
as well make yourself useful here.
a bit of archery. Well, not a bit.
Stick close
Archery
and
is a
let us do our
lot. There is
job.
definitely
We'll be all right.
a large component of archery in this build. I'm not saying that there isn't, but for progression's sake, I'm building this as a mage build. A magic build, I think it's called, technically. Get up there.
Protect the Emperor!
Prisoner, help the That's not smart.
For the blades and the Emperor!
Actually, is that, what am I looking for? I'm looking for... Does that count as an assault because I accidentally... Nope. Good.
Protect the Emperor! Take them down!
Wrong spell. There'll be more of them over this way.
You protect the Emperor! You'll never take...
Okay. Right, what's in that chest? More potions. I don't want to have to be over encumbered. Okay. Is there something that I don't really need that iron dagger? That is just enough to keep me going, though. But I really should do that, shouldn't I? Let's see. Still got a repair hammer there. I don't want the torch, even though it doesn't weigh anything. Let's do some alchemy, though. Do I have store health, damage fatigue, damage health, damage health? Okay, so I can make a poison with that. And then let's grab the mort flesh and that. And I've got that. So that really didn't save me a huge amount of space. A huge amount of inventory space, but it's better than nothing.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Yeah, you take a look, but there's nothing there. And that door's locked. Needs a key.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
No, it's this... Where is it? Here. So this is interesting. It doesn't show any progress to the next level. Oh, because that's right. I don't have a class yet. I should be forgetting about all of that until the Emperor's dead and I get a class.
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Oops.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor! Die, you scum!
My gods are the take. Stand.
It's really annoying that he won't let me
stranger.
attack.
Chose a bad man to take up.
It won't let me attack that guy until he's killed the Emperor.
Talos save. We failed. Strange. They say it's the dragon blood. The amulet of king. The amulet he must have given. Joffrey? Nothing I ever... Although you may not... First, you need to get out. It's a secret. Here. There are rats and goblins
I
down
think
there.
I'm an experienced
But from what I've seen
assassin.
of you, I'm guessing you're an
No.
experienced assassin. Am I right?
No, I'm an Arcane Archer. Custom class. So rather than stealth, because we're only going... Well, I mean, we are going to use a bit of stealth. We're going to be using light armor, marksman, and sneak. But I feel like it's going to be more useful to go down and say that this is a magic instead. Because I actually, as a Bosmer, I've got advantages. I've already got bonuses to those abilities that I'm going to be using. Actually, I'm going to be using acrobatics as well. But I've got advantages to those already. Whereas I want my magic to be able to keep up, because Bosmers don't start, at least with destruction and conjuration, any bonuses there. So that's why I'm taking magic rather than stealth to begin with. My, let me just have a look at my little guide here that I wrote up. So my attributes are going to be agility for the sneak and marksman side of things, and intelligence for the conjuration, but also magicka. The agility will also help, yeah, it'll help with my balance, but also the damage done by bows. So that's going to hopefully make all of that work. So that's those two. And then I want... Well, because they're already here, I'm going to take acrobatics and athletics. Now, they're going to give me more speed to begin with. Well, overall, they're going to give me more speed. So that's good. We're going to want destruction, because as an Arcane Archer, that's going to be a way of backing up our bow. But we also want the conjuration to be able to conjure companions to help us, summoning creatures, although we're not going to be summoning many otherworldly creatures, mostly elementals and natural creatures. We're going to take we're going to take light armor, sorry. So we want that, and then, of course, we want marksman. And what have we missed? Oh, of course, we want sneak as well. We don't want the pickpockets, we just want the unseen. And this class is going to be called Arcane Archer. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't be called an Arcane Archer, it's too long. That's ridiculous. I have to call it Spell Archer. Duh, how do you spell Archer? Right, so let's make sure that is selected. Very good. Intelligence, magic, intelligence, agility, acrobatics, athletics, conjuration, destruction, light armor, marksman, and sneak. Done. Yes, do I want to be a spell archer? No, I want to be an arcane archer, but you won't let me use that
I
name.
would never have guessed.
Somehow
Still,
too long.
I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must. Good. I'll.
Yeah, you stay there with an arrow in your shoulder, and I will continue onwards. Actually, what else have we got? We've got Cold Touch. I don't really want to be using that much, at least initially. Shocking Touch. Well, Cold Touch is going to do more. And then we've got Summon Skeleton and Turn Undead. I'm not going to use Summon Skeleton or Turn Undead. What I need to do... let's put... Okay, hang on. I don't really need to put... No, I don't really need to put my bow on the hotkeys, because I'm just going to have my bow with me all the time. I might just put that in slot 3 just so that it overwrites the other one. So we're going to go with Flare most of the time, Cold Touch if they get close. But the thing is that there is a store very close by which sells these spell books, or these spells that will allow me to do some more summons. So we're going to get those as quickly as we can, is the deal. Right. Just quick save. Let's hop on down. Switch that back to the other window. Right, yeah, I don't care about Mayrune's Dagger, Mayrune's Razor, don't care about Horse Armor. I've never done that repair the Orrery, but I really should. Okay, let's start sneaking again. Get out of my way. Somehow got triple sneak damage for that. I didn't think I got triple sneak. Oh, actually no, because my level of sneak should technically be at apprentice levels. Yes, it is. So I get triple damage. I think this archery mod that I've added in increases the damage on bows. So once my sneak gets to journeyman, it goes from 3 times to I think like 4.5, and then when it's master it's 5.5, and when it's expert or whatever the top level is, it's like 6 times damage, which is not the normal progression. It normally just caps out at the 3 times that you see here. And so that's the archery mod that I've got in that's doing that. I really want the athletics and the acrobatics because they give me the ability to run away in combat effectively and you know, jump and all that sort of stuff to keep out of range. Oh, no, I'm going to take that cheese wheel. No, you're not, because it weighs too much. We've decided you're not taking it. Oh, you leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. Restore fatigue, restore health, damage. No, so I can't do anything with that. I might just be a glutton. And, oh, there's that many of them? I didn't realise there was that many of them. We're putting the cheese wheels back. Leave them for the mice. There we go. And in here, more arrows, please. And more lockpicks. And I don't want the flower. Well, actually, what does the flower give me? Restore fatigue. Oh, we'll take it because I think I have something else that I can restore fatigue with. Restore health, damage health. No, I don't. Damn it. Was it? Yeah, it was probably the... Hang on. It's the cheese wheel, isn't it? Between the two of these, between the cheese and the flour, we're making cheese balls to restore fatigue. What sort of carrying capacity? I'm way over. It's, is there anything else I want to get rid of? Damage fatigue, damage health, potion of illness. I really should just use one of these. That would save me a bit of space as well. I don't need the restore fatigues. I'm going to end up selling those. They weigh a lot, those cheeses, so we get rid of those. I'm still a little bit over. I don't need 20 rat meat, because I find it really hard to find things to use with the rat meat to make spells. If I could use just double the one ingredient, it would be fine. G'day, David, how you doing? But you can't use the double ingredients like that, so that's not going to work for me. Okay, we're going to come over here. I don't care about recovering that arrow, but we do want to take that guy. I used the spell just in case my attack wasn't going to be enough to kill him, but my sneak attack was enough to kill him. Where'd he go? Oh, he went all the way back here. Iron arrow. Garlic. I think I'm going to drop that shield on him though, because I don't want it. It's just a pain. All of that. There we go. I can walk again. What have you got? Another arrow. Don't want the axe. I'll take that gold though. Is there more than one gold in there? I had a feeling there was two. No, there was just one. Killed that rat before, but I don't care about if there are any other, if there's anything on his body, because I'm already burdened. We just need to get out of here now. Crispy deep fried rat. Anybody? Get your rat on a stick. Deep fried. Actually, that one wasn't on a stick because I didn't stab it with an arrow first. Right. So, it turns out that, and I didn't know this previously, but there is this little town right about here on the map. And that little town contains somebody who's going to sell me the summoning spells that I want. So we are going to go straight to the market district. We're going to sell all the stuff that we've got here. We'll probably do a quick whiz around the market district and look for any backpacks amongst all of the normal...
Can I beg a favor of you?
No, not right now. I'm busy. Maybe later. Okay. Sell all of our
What
stuff
kind
to
of...
you.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Get rid of the shaman stuff.
You drive a hard bargain.
Get rid of the steel short sword. Do I want to... No, actually, I don't want to carry that rusty iron war axe around. It is heavy. And I have things that I would rather be carrying. I don't think a damage fatigue potion is as useful as the damage health potions. I'm going to get rid of the restore fatigue potions that I made, and that one, or those, and keep the rest. I'm going to keep these ingredients for the moment. I don't want the chameleon
That's
or the flash bolt, although I probably should use them. And for now, I'm going to get rid of that. Let's just sell all of this, get as much of the cold hard cash as we can. Okay, sounds good. Do you have anything that I am desperate for? It's not looking good, but damage fatigue, restore 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 fatigue. Right. Actually, one post, I can't remember where it was today. I'm using realistic leveling. I don't have Oblivion Reloaded Light, though. It should be. Have a look down below, David. There should be a text section down there listing all of the mods that I've got in Oblivion. And there should also be the build of this character. If they're not visible, let me know, because I went through before I started the stream and tried to set all that up to display the information on the channel, but I don't know whether I did it right or not, because it's hard to test in a way.
Thank you for your business. Goodbye. Please, come again.
So, I wanted to repair, didn't I? I wanted to repair my gear. To use up that hammer. Get some more experience. Now, I'm hoping that we're, of course, going to find some more hammers. We need to get that bow away before someone complains. Let's come over here. Gold. What is that? That does cure disease. No, I'm not interested in that. Well, I mean, it might do other things later on. That is the problem. Oh, you're using your phone. Okay. I don't know. Oh, good. Tiny backpack. Let's put that on straight away, even though it's likely we'll find something better. Oh, I wanted the apprentice lockpicks. Don't want the tongs. Did I do that? I did do that. I didn't do this stuff. More repair hammers. Very nice. Let's just finish our repairs while I think of it. Fishing waders. I really should get a pair of those. What does the fly amanita do? I didn't pick it up. I thought I picked up nothing of use. Okay. Fine. Be like that. Let's go around for... Ooh, there's more fly amanita there. Ah, there we go. What does that do? Restore agility. No, I don't feel like I need that. And I definitely didn't need that pickaxe. I don't know why I picked that up. Let's put that back. Take the gold. Did I actually put the pickaxe? I did put the pickaxe back. Okay, what do we got? Mug, yarn, outfits, wheat. It restores fatigue, and I can use that and that to make some potions. And that. I mean, I'm going to have so many restore fatigue potions that it's going to be insane. Anyway, well, I do have a list on the page. If you can't see it on the mobile, I'm sorry about that. I am also going to put it on the video descriptions when I upload them to YouTube. Oh, I want the guard from there. Oops. Okay. Have you got tongs, clogs, clay bowl? Okay, sit through here.
Greetings,
Anita,
Lord.
let's go on the outside first. We'll double it.
Bye.
So as I said earlier, the biggest problem I feel I'm going to have with this character is carrying capacity, because as a Bosmer I don't have much in the way of strength. So that is really going to be a problem for me. And that's the only reason why I'm wearing light armor, because I'm just not going to be able to carry heavy armor with this build. Otherwise, I would have picked it. My original design for the character did have heavy armor, because I feel like I need heavy armor normally. I just don't seem to be able to survive without it. That's a medium backpack. That's even better. Okay, we've got 205 carrying capacity. But I'm also not going to be... I swear I am not going to be... I swear to all the Aedra, I will not be a loot goblin.
On the land of...
Safe trap.
Bone meal, damage fatigue.
I'm through. It's
Vest, rice. Rice. Can I do that? Oh, no, I didn't, because I didn't take the repair hammer. Down. There we go. Hey, you found the mod list. Very good. And now you can proceed to tell me all the things that I don't have that I should. That. Now, damn it, it's 10 past 8, shops are closed. I'll do a quick run through the city.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Speak.
Try not to spend too long doing this super quick looting. And then we'll do a quick alchemy run. Make up a bunch of potions and sell them. I also want to see if I can find some better gear. I doubt there will be better armor available, because the leather armor is pretty much the best that you can get as far as light armor for quite a while, I feel. But, oops, I did not mean to take clogs and pigskin shoes. But if I can get a better bow or arrows in any way, shape or form, then I definitely want that.
What is it,
But
citizen?
what I really need to do is look for new spells. I need
Well
to
met.
see if I can find...
You have my
I don't
ear,
need
citizen.
a better ranged or touch spell, because I've got two that are okay to begin with. But if I can find anything better, that would be great. Even though I think I'm going to have a bit of a problem early on with mana regeneration, I feel. Can't open that. There. Lockpicks there. So actually, that's what I was going to look at. I don't know what's happening with this realistic leveling. It still says I'm level 1. I don't know what it's going to take to get some progression in that. So hopefully I did everything correctly when I installed this mod. I did not. It had a recommended installer that it wanted me to use, which I did not have and did not want to try and fuss with. So I just used my Rybash installer and then went and... what did I do? Oh, I edited the ini file manually. Which I'm okay with. That was easy enough to do. So... and I just basically used all the default settings. It should be good, I guess, for certain definitions of good. Now, there was actually... that's what I also have to do. So, I have a mod listed there. Okay, yeah. I don't know, I mean, sometimes it can be really annoying when you're high level and you end up getting low level creatures appearing all the time, because they end up being just like, you know, vermin, basically. It's just, oh, I've got to wade through this group of, you know, early level monsters that are just annoying me. That's all they're doing. They're, you know, they can't kill you. They're like gnats, basically. They just fly around and annoy you. So, I don't know. Don't know whether I would want something like that. But, yeah. I'll stick with what I've got for the moment. As I said earlier, the only other thing I'm considering is, you know, I'm making the effort now to repair everything, but the whole repairing mechanic gets really, really boring very quickly. And I sort of feel like if I was going to disable anything in the game, I would find a mod that either vastly increased the durability of things, or conversely vastly reduced the amount of damage equipment took when you used it, or just completely removed the need for that altogether. So it just removes durability. So I've thought about that. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, mud crabs are the other little vermin that are just annoying, that are everywhere. You know? So I don't want to add more nuisances like that, because mud crabs are just like a scourge in this game, I believe. And the part of the problem is that, you know, Cyrodiil is basically a central lake surrounded by, you know, a star of rivers that come off that lake. And so, and most of the towns are along one of those rivers. So wherever you go, there are just mud crabs everywhere. And I've been surprised how far inland I've seen mud crabs. And I'm, you know, I don't even consider myself experienced at this game, and yet I have come across mud crabs in places where I've gone, what? The water's way over there. What are you doing here? So, yeah. Not wanting to do that. I think I was talking about the Arcane Archer before. Part of the Arcane Archer mod is I have to be given a quest by finding a book or buying a book in the bookstore in Cyrodiil here. So I've got to go back there to where the bookstore is at some point in the morning. Once everything's ready to get, once the sun is back up and everyone's willing to sell me stuff. In the bookstore there will be a book. I don't remember it immediately offhand, but I think I will recognize it when I see
Anvil
it.
is all in.
And that book gives me the quest that I can do to go and find this item that I need to be able to use the Arcane Archer abilities.
It's a
So we're going to do that, but then after we get that,
What is it?
we're going to go and get some of these Conjuration spells. Yeah, maybe like I said, I'm not in the situation where I'm saying, that's it, I've got to have that mod that gives me more durability. I'm not at that point yet, where it's like, I can't play the game without it. But I sort of feel like I would like that I might want that at some point, because I know it got really annoying really quickly in the last playthrough, where I'm just spending so much of my time repairing. Now, I feel part of that, and I could be wrong, but I feel part of that was the whole leveling disparity thing that was going on. So because technically I wasn't optimally leveled, my opponents were, I believe, either... I don't know whether it's that technically your opponents are sort of a higher level than you, or they are the same level but you're not as effective as they are. But it's sort of... it felt more like they were higher level than me in reality. And so it felt like they were also doing significantly more... I don't want to take the Nerm because I don't want that annoying little quest. I feel like it sort of felt like they were doing significantly more damage than me. And so that coupled with the fact that, like I had to swing my sword, it felt like 5 times more than normal to kill any one of them. So that's going to degrade my sword 5 times more. And the fact that I was getting hit a lot more than normal potentially meant that my armor was degrading a lot more than normal. Ooh, that's locked. I don't want to worry about a locked barrel. No, I can't help you, Tear, because I'm not English. I'm Australian, so I wouldn't be able to pass an English exam.
Keep walking.
Gold, goblet, that, more gold, tongs, cloth, calipers. This woman is a pain in the butt, so I'm going to save. Leave me alone, woman. I don't care about you and your ship. I'm not planning on robbing you. You attack me, and I'm going to run for the guards and let you get skewered. How's that? The blockhead mod was a mod that was a prerequisite for the was it Richards or someone? There was there were 2 mods that are listed there that are the male and female body replacer mods, and I'm pretty sure the blockhead mod was a prerequisite for that.
Oh, it's you.
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't remember anything else about what that was used for, so... But I do remember there was a prerequisite, and I think that was what it was. And nothing there, nothing there, come on. That's all good. Another repair hammer. And we're good. Okay. I am tempted. I am in fact very tempted to come over here.
You have my ear, citizen.
And no, that way. I am tempted to swim across there. Because I believe it's just over here somewhere that is where I need to go to get these other summoning spells that I want. That the ultimate summoning mod added in. And I mean, it doesn't look that far. How dangerous could it be? I just zip over. You almost sound like I'm doggy paddling. Oh man, all of these ruins, they're all just going to be chocked full of bad guys. Okay, let's get my bow out. I've got my spell ready. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't think I've added any NPCs in, so I don't know if I've got a problem with that. I just followed the recommendations. Yeah, that didn't work too bad. What have we got? Actually, I should look at that fur armor and compare that to my leather. I don't think it's better. I think it's actually technically worse, but... So the fur boots... They're lighter. And the fur cuirass is worse. And the fur greaves are... lighter. Worth less. And I don't want the iron warhammer because it is heavy. You know what? Now that we talked about it, I haven't been seeing crabs. It's like, why is that a thing? It's just to prove me wrong. That's all it is. I don't know where this town is, but there's supposed to be a little town around here somewhere, or a person. No, it's definitely not Fort Homestead, that's for sure. I don't really want to go into that fort. Maybe it's around there, or down here a little bit. I'm going to sneak around and have a look in the area and see if I can spot any settlements. Ah, right there. I think this is the place I'm looking for. I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I can't do much. But somebody here Either there is a new building in this town, or somebody in this town... Yeah, Pell's Gate. That's right. Either there is a new building added to Pell's Gate, and the person in that building, like right here... Okay. Missing the mesh.
Go ahead. Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
Oh, you're not selling anything. Well, who are you?
Take care.
Yeah. Door to Pell's Gate Outfitter. Hey. Oh, more missing meshes. And I've got to wait until he wakes up in the morning. Glass dagger. Iron, steel, silver. It's annoying that that's missing meshes.
Hail!
Maybe this whole town is not normally here until the mod added it in. I don't know. Anything interesting in the barrels? What about this barrel? Hourglass and torch. I don't want to be carrying torches. One of the spells, or some of the groups of spells that I want to consider using, will be the like the night sight type stuff, because I don't want to cast light and potentially give away my location while I'm sneaking. So, well, I think this mod that's adding the missing meshes is this alternate summoning mod, because I'm pretty sure in that Outfitters is where I have to buy the spells that allow me to summon animal companions. And so I think the thing is that I think this house doesn't normally exist in this location. I have a feeling that there's usually nothing there. It's usually just that and that and that, is my guess. I've never actually been to this location before, so I'm not 100% sure. But that would be my guess. No crabs. So let's just wait for, say, 5 hours. Wait. There we go. So used to the ease of doing things in Skyrim. Just click and it works.
This ends here.
What the hell? Why is she doing it?
Kill you! That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Who's the bad guy here?
They're the best you can do.
Help! Murder! This ends here.
Who's the bad guy?
Take that!
Because I'm starting to wonder now that I attacked the wrong person. I don't have any assaults listed. Doesn't say I've got any bounties, but then every other time I've had a bounty, it's never actually told me I've had a bounty until I bumped into a guard and they went, "Oi, you're nicked, mate." And I'm like, "What? I didn't do nothing." Oh, not voiced? Okay. So,
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Summon Goblin. Okay. Summon Goblin Archer. That actually sounds quite good. Summon Goblin Berserker. Summon Goblin Shaman. Skirmisher. Warlord. Imp. Land Drow. So I'm not going to go with those two because they're sort of demonic summons. But I might summon these eventually. I don't want to summon mud crabs, but actually I should... Yeah, so I can summon rats. I've thought about that. Actually, apparently, yeah, rat pack. I might grab... No, I can't afford to grab that. I'm going to just summon goblin for the moment. Although, I really want to do animals, not... And the rat's going to be almost useless. Ogres. Let's get summon goblin, I guess. Wish I could afford the rat pack. I probably...
Thank you for your...
I probably can.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I can buy a goblin, a glass mace or a glass dagger straight away? That's insane. Base ring of willpower. Fortify willpower. 6 points. That would be nice. Chainmail helmet. That's nice light armor. And it's very cheap too. Fortify fatigue pants. Leather cuirass. Light armor vest. Fortify light armor 6 points on self, but doesn't actually provide any armor. Marksman's quilted doublet. Fortify marksmanship 6 points on self. What can I sell you? Topaz ring, boots, cuirass.
You drop.
Oh, good. I can sell the backpacks.
That.
I only had the one medium backpack. I need to make up all these potions is what I do and sell them to him. I don't think I'm using Ultimate Rampager. If it's not in the list, David, I'm not using it. If it is in the list, I followed the instructions and it seems to be working without crashing, so...
That's a good deal.
I don't know. I can afford the rat
I
pack.
appreciate...
Well. Let's
Only
grab,
quality goods for sale here.
summon the rat pack while we're at it. And then...
Tell your friends about...
I am going
Good day.
to come in here. Well, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put Summon Goblin in my 3 slot. Yes. And then Rat Pack in the 4 slot. Probably start using the Rat Pack, to be honest. I wish they had slightly different icons, because it's hard to tell which one I've got set at the moment. Let's make up the potions. Restore fatigue. Yep. Damage fatigue. What else have we got? Rat meat. Great. Is there any other damage fatigue? There is not. Let's clear you out. Restore fatigue 5. Let's grab that with flour. That's gonna be really tasty. Bread and flour to make a potion. Like, how dry can you get? And then we'll go corn and flour, and then we'll go cheese and corn. And then we'll go grapes and corn. And do I have anything else to do restore health? I have venison. Okay, I got myself some restore health potions. I don't think I'm going to have anything else with restore agility. Resist disease, damage agility. Restore fatigue. So we've got leeks. Let's grab those onions. Fortify health. Let me just see. Do I have anything else? Oh, that's doing damage fatigue. And damage fatigue. Yeah, I want to get it out of my inventory more than anything. So lettuce and restore fatigue, restore fatigue, restore fatigue. Let's go wheat, and then all of that rice, and then all of those, and then all of those. Take you out of there. What have we got left? We've got damage, health, damage, willpower, restore fatigue, damage, fatigue, detect life, resist disease, damage, agility, and restore agility, burden. It's about the best we're going to do for potions at the moment. I think I'm going to sell most of the damage fatigues, or all of them.
What can I interest you in?
Can I interest you in some damage fatigue potions? And that one, I'm going to keep that. Those restore fatigue. I don't feel I need restore fatigue.
You've made a good...
So I'm going to sell all of the restore fatigues that I have made. I will keep the restore healths. Is there... I've got 402
Tell your friends
gold.
about...
Is there anything else?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Here. I mean, I could buy the Goblin Archer. I don't know if I can cast that spell yet. What is... I don't know what my... I don't remember what my... What's the name is. My magicka is at. It's got to be over 50, that's for sure. It's 142, so I can afford that. Let's just see how we go with those spells. I can always come back here and buy more later. The animal summons... It's the mod that I mentioned about this. That is the alternate summons mod. I believe it's called. Yes, alternative summons. Okay, let's fast travel back to the Imperial Market District because I want to try and buy some spells, some more spells.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
How are you?
Best defense, Mystic Emporium. Actually, I should be checking over here first with good old Eddie.
Let's hear it.
Come on, Eddie. What do you got in the way of cheap spells for me?
Edgar Vautrin. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Okay. No. Minor life detection. Maybe? Snowball? No. I got a better than that already. Ease bird? No. Major wound? No. I'm looking for... not the Starlight, but the other one that does night sight type stuff. But I think life detection's a good one to grab. Then I've got that ability. I can always, if I do enough of the Mage Guild quest line to be able to go into the Imperial College, I can always then make another version of that spell at a later date. But what I really want is the night sight stuff, which again I want to increase at some point to make it even better. But
Welcome.
Okay, what have you
Have a
got?
look around. You won't find better
Open
prices in
very
all
easy
Tamriel.
lock. Yes. Oh. Yeah, okay, I will get that. Starlight, that's what I want. Eyes are Eventide's an even better version of Starlight, but I can't afford that now. I think. Flame Touch would be good. Electric Touch would be good. Again, I can't afford those at the moment. Heal Major Wounds would be good. Can't afford it.
Thank you for your patronage.
I don't have stuff to sell either, do I? I think I pretty much sold everything that I didn't need. Yeah. Yeah. That is really it. Okay. Let's have a look. Can I find a better bow? I mean, better arrows would be nice too. I probably can't afford a better bow. That's the big thing.
Herbal grow slash. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
You don't have steel bows. Right. You do have leather gear, but I don't feel I need that stuff.
I'm through talking to you.
Okay, if you're going to be like that. No. Let's go and have a look at the other shop over here.
It's you. Hi.
May I help you?
Razan is a talented smith.
Now, what am I thinking? Yeah, that's right. I need the.
Welcome to a fighting.
I need a.
I offer the finest goods and lowest
steel
prices in
bow,
all
and
Cyrodiil.
you don't have it. Okay, so
Take care.
now the bookstore. The bookstore.
Oh,
It's
hello.
this one here. First edition.
You have.
So there is a book here that I need.
I'm Phintius, owner. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
The Arcane Archery. 584 gold. 584 gold. Damn. Okay. So, I'm not going to get that straight away.
Good day.
So I'm gonna, well, first of all, let's have a look at our spells again. Starlight, like, oh, that was the wrong spell, damn it. I shouldn't have bought Starlight, that was the wrong one. Rightio. Okay, so... So I need to get some money. And the easiest way I can think of to get some money right now is to come over and raid these ruins over this way. That lot and this one over here. I think I'll do this one first. Let's get our bow out. Let's start sneaking because there is often scamps outside. And where possible... Oh. What? You're still alive? How does that happen? Okay. I don't know how either didn't get a sneak attack, or something else went wrong. I don't know what, but can I get you? I'll wait for you to stop. And you're far enough away. I don't know if that went over or under. It went under. Oh, over, sorry. I found sideways cave. Is there going to be anything else outside? I feel like sometimes there has been multiples around it, like other imps. So we'll just do a quick look around. No, we're looking good. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay. So, let's see how we go with this Arcane Archer idea of mine. Sorry if it's going to be a little bit dark in here. I got the wrong spell. I did want a spell that would light the place up, but with the night sight thing, so that I didn't have to carry torches or give away my position. And there's another one down there. Damn it, he's moving. I knew the moment that I released, someone's seeing me. There's even dramatic music. Can't get back into a position where they can't see me. Okay, they don't see me. Ooh, there he is then. He was just back there. Now I don't see him. I don't know. I feel this lighting up of the ring to show you that you've been discovered is so subtle sometimes that it is very hard to notice when you have been detected and when you haven't. There's my rat pack. That worked pretty good. They should despawn in a sec, because they're not supposed to be around. Yeah, they've already despawned. They're only around for a very short amount of time, but yeah. I'll have to try this guy next. The orc. Not the orc, the goblin. Okay, local map. Where are we? We gotta go down, so let's do that. G'day, Arbiter. pretty positive there was some baddie in here, but... There we go. Do I want to go down there yet? Might as well. Fruits of the labour and all that. Yummy, some venison. Where is the dead? Where's the imp? Don't get an arrow back out of that one. How annoying. Yeah, thanks, Arbiter. Decided, with the help of the realistic leveling mod, to give it another try, because I had some inspiration and wanted to try an Arcane Archer build. Oh, hello, Mr. Rat. Okay. Bone meal. What does that do? Damage, fatigue. Cannot. Okay. Get that. Disappointing. Nothing of use there or there. Haven't been that one yet. Let's have a look. Ooh. Did not even notice you there. Thankfully, you didn't notice me either. Don't remember this part. Yes, I have a couple of mods. I have several mods loaded. In fact, down below there should be a list of A, all of the mods that I've loaded, and B, the actually I'm going to go back up here, and B, the build of this Arcane Archer that I'm doing. Custom class setup type thingy. So, move a little quicker through here. Let's go this way. I want to make sure I do everything in this upper level before I go to the water area. But yeah, I've got a custom mod that does some, because the idea was, I was looking at it and I went, what I really want here is an Arcane Archer, and I recognized that I need intelligence, right? That's what I need to get my magicka up. If you don't have intelligence, you don't get magicka. Unlike Skyrim, where you can just take it at every level and get more magicka that way. So the only way you can get magicka is to level up either alchemy or level up what else? Mysticism, or level up Conjuration. Now, I don't really like any of the Conjuration spells in the game. They're all pretty blah. You're either conjuring these guys, imps, scamps, Daedra, like things from Oblivion, right? Which is sort of like demon summoning. You know, like it's demonic. It's well, in this world it is considered Daedra summoning. You know, and there's a whole group of people in Skyrim that go around. What do they call themselves? They have so many people that go around and they just try and destroy Daedra worshippers. Right? So I don't want to be in that boat and be considered a Daedra worshipper, even though, you know, you're not going to be. The other thing that you can summon in Conjuration is skeletons and zombies and undead. And it's like, well, hang on a second, that's necromancy. Not interested in that either. I wanted to summon animals or more natural things. So I can summon rats, I can summon goblins. There's several different types of goblins that I can summon with this spell. I can summon ogres, I can summon what was it? I can summon minotaurs, and eventually I'm going to summon Atronachs as well, because I look at it and say, well, Atronachs are a bit like elementals in other like role-playing games, and so I don't have a problem summoning them, but they're a little bit different from, you know, summoning undead or summoning demons and daemons and all of that type of stuff. So I'm becoming a bit of a summoning archer, but then on top of that there is a Arcane Archery mod that I've also got installed, that once I get the quest and retrieve the item, it will give me this touchstone that will give me some magical abilities with my bow, which should be interesting. So we're going to see how that goes. I can't tell if that means something sees me or not. I really can't tell if that cursor says I'm being detected or not while I'm sneaking. I don't feel like there's any more like live imps in this area. I think there might be another one over that way somewhere. This is a strange cave to me because it feels like there's a lot that you should be able to get to up at these upper levels, and I don't know how to get up there. And then there's these Ayleid tablets that have these inscriptions on them, and I haven't worked out what the point of all that is. And you know me, I'm pretty good at puzzles and stuff, but I cannot for the life of me work that one out. I thought there was another little Ayleid chest thing in here. Maybe it's over there. Yeah, I think it might be. Come over here. Is there a... Yeah, there's a chest just over there. Skeleton. Spring and some more bone. Just another skeleton. Skeleton, to be honest. Is this the one I just got? It is. I always feel whenever I come to this cave, I've done it a few times now, I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I should be able to get up to that level up there and that there's all this stuff up there that is just going to be the best stuff, and I can never get to it. Yeah, I know. I have a light spell, but I don't want to use it. I bought it by mistake. I actually meant to buy a Night Eye spell, and I bought Starlight instead, and thought I was buying a Night Eye. And then I saw the Night Eye spell and went, oh, that's the next level of Night Eye spell. I should get that, but I couldn't afford it. So I didn't get it. But I don't want to use the light spell at the moment because I'm sneaking and I don't want to give away my position. You little bastard, you moved. There we go. Now you're dead. Oh, hello, rat. Thank you. Still haven't... So as soon as I get a Night Eye spell, I will be using it a lot to make it easier for you guys. There's no doubt about it. I mean, not a problem for me. I can see perfectly well, but I know it doesn't work quite as well for you guys. I don't know which way to go first. I can't remember. What's in here? That's right, now I remember. No, I missed him. That's right. I can't go this way because I think it's blocked. Yeah. So that's fine. That guy that I missed who went that way, he will eventually get back to me. Bone meal. He'll find his way around down here. Quick save. Did I search that? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. So this is the guy that was over there before. There's my son. How about you run down there and get that guy for me? Thank you. So that summon goblin works quite well. Goblins or rat packs. I've got options. There's also a goblin archer I can get. Like I said, there's a lot of options. And I definitely haven't explored them all yet. I actually forgot. I thought I had the I thought I had a different spell ready. I thought I had my fireball spell ready to nuke the imp that I miss, or that wasn't dead yet. But obviously I had the wrong spell, but it still worked out. So nothing to complain about there. Why did I get a sneak when there's nobody here to have snuck against? I don't understand. Anyway, we'll get this guy. Because we killed him with a perfect arrow before. Oh. Hello there. Didn't even notice you there before. What's in here? I don't remember. But I'm expecting to hear skeletal noises any second now. No, but there's an imp down that way. Let's get my fireball ready to go. Oh, damn you. Damn you, imp. Damn dirty imp. Come on. somewhere where I can shoot you. Thankfully, my archery or marksmanship is now high enough that I don't lose stamina with the bow fully drawn. That is very, very good. Oh, he went down the corridor. That's why I couldn't see him. Hey, St. Salvius. Must say, biking through snow and rain, it's a lot of effort just to catch my stream. Don't know if it's worth it. Man, this is taking a long time to level though, with this mod. So that's a way out. That's where we came in. So we are almost done here. Pretty rare for us to have storms that bad, although that's the reason why I didn't stream Monday night, because it seemed like we were about to have a storm. I didn't want my stream to crash halfway through like it normally does when I've got storms going. Let's just, it's ridiculous, but let's fast travel back to there. Save and come over here. Damn it. Man, that fish out of water takes some killing. Whew. Okay, need to sneak because there's some bad guys here. Actually, let's use the rats this time. So if I can get in a position to snipe one of these guys that is usually over here. Hello? Who's there? I would like to. Ooh. I think he's aware. Yeah, he's aware of me. Who's there? No, he wasn't aware of me. It's often a mage, but sometimes I don't see him until I come back another time. And then he viciously attacks me while I'm just sort of in the area. I come back here one time to sleep and he attacked me. I think he might be up there sometimes too. Might be worth checking that this time. Good, another healing potion. Not that I've needed it yet. Been pretty good so far. Take all of those. Actually, that's better than my bow, I think. Let's just have a quick look. Because I got a rusty bow, if I remember rightly. So my rusty iron bow... Okay, my rusty iron bow needs repairs, but that iron bow is doing more damage, so... We will... We'll do that. Let's just repair everything, because I should have done that earlier. Repair that so it's worth a bit more. Is the rusty iron bow doing as much damage as my normal iron bow? It is not. Very good. Glad I swapped. Yeah, I did actually find the Night Eye spell in the Imperial City when I was there buying spells before. But what am I saying? But yeah, I bought the wrong spell. Sorry. Yes, Saint Salvius, this is a new archer. This is an Arcane Archer build that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm feeling the leveling is a bit slow with this mod. I don't know whether it's the mod or what it is. I'm pretty sure that when I was reading about it the other day, like there was actually a comment that said that you could actually level up before you actually finished getting out of the prison dungeon in some situations. And I don't know how, because yeah, you don't really gain much experience in the prison dungeon because you don't have a class yet. So I don't know what the deal was there. I feel like I should come up here. Well, I'll just check around the back here. I should come up to there and make sure that that mage isn't up there. The one that normally attacks me. Oh, the fish out on the land doesn't bother me all that much, David. I don't think I want to download a mod just to fix that. It's not like it's crashing the game or anything. But thank you. I'm sure there's mods that fix lots of little bugs. I'm surprised that, you know, I've got so many unofficial patch mods installed for this that I'm surprised one of those didn't already fix it. No, Arbiter, I found someone who did sell the spell, but I mistakenly bought the Starlight spell instead and didn't have enough money left. So that's why I'm doing this sort of stuff. I'm trying to make some money by going and doing some dungeons so that I can go back and buy things like the Night Eye spell. How much? Oh yeah, I've got a tiny little bit of carrying capacity. I feel like... Oh, there's a couple of there's at least one chest outside here that I should raid first. I was going to say, I feel like going back to town. And I still think I do, is a good option. I'll go back to town. Actually, let's make some potions first. It's alright, Arbiter. It's not bad. Okay. Apples and lettuce and bone meal and rat meat. And then we'll throw in a bit of mutton as well. And then we'll go corn and wheat. And then we'll go carrot and pear. And crab meat and nothing. Okay. Don't think it goes with that. No. I didn't even see what that does. Restore luck. I didn't even know you could lose luck. Probably end up using it mostly for the resist frost. Restore agility or burden. Resist disease, damage agility. Fortify personality, cure paralysis. Onion and rice. Make a couple of more potions there. The imp gall. I don't have anything to go with. I think I looked at the imp gall a minute ago. Yeah, fortify and cure paralysis. Venison is restore health and feather, and that's damage health. So I don't think we've got any other damage health or restore health or feather. So yeah, that's all we can do potion wise. Intelligence. Oh, so we're getting advancements without having to do anything. So my intelligence. Okay, so stuff is happening in the background. There we go. It still doesn't say I've actually progressed to another level though. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. They're good. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm happy with how this is going so far. Let's stop sneaking. Put the weapon down. Fast travel. Back to the Imperial City. It might even be light enough to go and sell. 7 AM. Let's just wait the hour. For it to be 8 AM. And we'll sell some things. So,
what kind of what can I interest you in?
You can take that, and that, and that.
A good.
Ooh, very nice. If I wanted that, that would be really useful, but I don't want it. Damage fatigue, we're going to sell all of those.
That's a good deal.
And that one.
That's a good deal.
Keeping that. Potion of cure poison, yeah. Healing, night eye, sorcery. Restore fatigue. Restore fatigue. Got the restore health, I'm going to keep those. Keep all of this for the moment. Absorb speechcraft. Why would you want to absorb the skill speechcraft?
That's a... And...
I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to afford to buy the stuff that I want to buy, but I'm going to be able to afford to buy everything I want.
Come.
Well, everything I want that is available. So, step number 1. Come over here.
What?
And
need a book? You've come to the right place.
Where is it? The Arcane Archery. I'm pretty sure this is the book I want.
You're a fine negotiator.
The only other one that I thought it might have been was The Last King of the Ayleids.
Another satisfied customer.
If I read this book, I'm pretty sure this will give me the quest. I'm one of the Ayleids belonging to a group of elves, the founders of the White Gold Tower. I practiced arcane archery over many years, but I was unlike the others. Archery is my domain, and I learned the ways of both bow and magic, blending them together, making the best use of both in the ways unimaginable. I didn't want to share my knowledge with just anyone. All of my students were of the highest class, the most gifted ones I'd personally should be selected. Maybe. I was teaching them how to combine the powers they already know with their weapon of choice. I showed them the potential of arcane arts combined with the archery, so all dropped their swords and shields and started to follow my path. Soon they fell in love with the archery, and I must admit I haven't seen anyone learn to use bows in such a short period of time. On the battlefield, we are vicious, the unstoppable force first in the class. We are called by many... We're called by many names. Friends adore us, enemies hate us. We can fire 10 arrows before the other archers can even able to pull one out of their quiver. We can focus all the magic power into a single but devastating shot that no armor or magic protection can withstand. We can collect the power of the earth and the sky and unleash it upon many foes at a time. We are the Ayleid Arcane Archers. Possessing all the immense powers made us forget that we are still mortals. We were not many, and enemy strength was in numbers, but it was hardly possible to stop the rebellion. Led by Alyssa, the Skyrim folks united with the Imperials, and everything has turned against us. We lost the White Gold Tower, and now the hunters are being hunted. I am not afraid of death, but I cannot stop thinking about my achievements going to Oblivion. I must find a way to preserve them, not for myself, but for generations to come, those that will want to learn and spread my knowledge. I don't know what will happen to us. If there is a way to do it, I will have to find it. I gathered most knowledgeable elven wizards, scholars, rune scribers, and craftsmen to help me in my task. After a few years of researching, they have learned that a common Welkind stone can be tended to store the spirit of a subject, but at a cost of its own life. I must admit that I didn't give it a second thought. My death is inevitable, but my powers could be perpetuated for the eternity. Once the ritual is complete, the stone will be kept safe deep beneath Pykenda. I couldn't find a better place, and when I'm gone, it is up to my brethren to make sure it doesn't fall in the wrong hands, hoping that one day Ayleids will return and reclaim my knowledge and my powers from that stone. So that's where I've got to head. And down there is a dungeon. In that dungeon is this stone that will give me the powers of the Arcane Archer.
Good day.
Very good. Now, let's go to... wrong way. Over here. Boop, 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 and get the... Actually, I hope I've got high enough... Is it illusion?
What can I do?
To cast this spell?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Eyes of Eventide requires illusion skill of 25. I don't think I've got illusion high enough for that. I'm going to buy it anyway. I may have to look at...
A pleasure to serve you.
Let's have a look. What is my illusion skill? It's 10. Bugger. That probably means that my only option at the moment is actually to use Starlight.
Good day.
No, I'll make it 7. So Starlight will be 7. 6 will be open easy locks. Actually, 6 will be minor life protection. I should be doing that a little bit as well. I don't think Edgar had any of the Night Eye type spells. I don't think he had like a lower level one.
Let's do business.
Tank, destruction, restoration, destruction, conjuration, restoration, alteration, destruction, restoration, alteration, conjuration, destruction, restoration. No, he didn't have anything. Yeah, but you can let us know.
Farewell.
Okay, so... Did I sell all of the potions that I want to sell and things like that? Actually, I should sell that Arcane Archer book now that I know about it, but I'll keep it for a little bit. Amulet of Kings. Maybe I should go and give that back as well. See, that's worth 300 gold if I get rid of it, but I don't know if I need to keep it until I finish the mission or not. Let's just have a quick look in here. I know she didn't previously have steel.
Yes? May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Iron bow. No, no steel.
Can't go into battle with...
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Be seeing you.
So I'm all good, thank you. These guys, let's just... Under the...
Feel free to browse.
Slight chance that maybe...
I'll buy just about anything for the right price.
I'm sure you will, but you don't have anything I want.
Fare thee well.
And then the 3 brothers. I actually don't like this store.
Say.
Because...
Let's do business.
I never know which of these guys to talk to. One of them just never has anything to sell, and I never know which of the other two will have what I want. So you have to go and
have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Just, I don't know, but they don't have any decent stuff anyway. They just got junk.
Be seeing you.
And no idea where the third guy is. He's probably upstairs. I don't know. Right. So... I will just... How much gold do I got? 486. Let's have a look at the best defense. I think the best armor, the best light armor I can afford at the moment.
Only quality goods for sale here.
It's really
what
just
can I interest you in?
And there's not a lot of difference between that there and the stuff I've got. Like, the stuff I've got basically, even though it's considered rough leather, it does the same. It's got the same armor rating. It's not worth buying that leather that's not called rough leather and using that instead.
All's quiet, eh? Times like this, I think
And I'll just double check that you don't have excuse me, a steel bow. I want to see if you've got a steel bow yet.
Let's do business.
And the answer is no, you don't. Okay, so...
Leave me alone.
Yeah, you're a grumpy orc. Should be a bit more light-hearted like us cannibalistic elves. So, let's come over here to Vilverin. No, that's just normal. They're always grumpy like that. Okay, this is not a good idea because it's going to help you guys, but it's not going to help me. Because I can't sneak when I light the place up, or at least not as well.
Take that!
There we go. That did not work as well as I would have liked, but it all worked out in the end. At least I did not, hang on. I knew there was something here. Oh, just torches. I don't really need to pick up arrows. I'm carrying 200 of them, which I think I might need to get rid of some of those arrows, to be honest. 200 is more than I need, and that weighs quite a lot. Thankfully, I was far enough away that they couldn't see the light from my spell. Yeah, I know, Arbiter. I misclicked. And then it was sort of stuck in this thing where I couldn't
Oh! Am I supposed to... Oh!
Thank you, little goblin friend.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Okay. Not going well there. No, I don't want that iron claymore. Might just drink one of our restore health potions. There we go. Maybe another one. Sort of doubt there's anyone else still in here because I thought they would have attacked with the other guy. So there'll be one person down there, or there'll be one or two down there. I think there might be someone up here normally as well, around the corner. I got that guy. More iron arrows, which again I don't really need. torches and stuff. That's nice. Don't know that I want the iron greaves. Yeah, they're not really worth it. Easy lock, apparently. We'll see. Yep, that was pretty easy. Back to the iron bow, don't want torches. Okay, you have nothing I want. You okay, unlocked now. 10 gold. Back to the bow. What else we got here? All heavy armor and stuff that I don't want. Let's quickly go up this way. Are there any more? No, there's no more of those crystals down here. Yeah, positive there's usually someone in here. Actually, let's get the rats this time. Go get him, boys. Thought there was someone in here normally. Oh well. Ooh, something happened to her. What's going on there with the texture around my glove? Something's all screwed up. Oh, it's better now. Let's grab that. Let's grab... Oh, no, I don't want that. That's annoying and useless. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Yeah, take the power. Okay, that. Small backpack. And back to our iron bow. Now we need to be sneaking for the moment. Come down here. You got more arrows that I don't really need. That is just the edge of somebody right there. And over he goes. And I don't think that'll alert anybody, which is good. that answer would be yes, I can get him through there. So this body from the other one that we killed. No, we won't be carrying that because that is too heavy. What about you? Yeah, just take that. What have we got there? That and that. What is in there? Odds and ends. Bed here, an hourglass, brief history of the Empire, don't want it. Okay, let's just see if there's any more things we can make. We got any more damage fatigue? We've got a mutton. Okay. Loaf of bread. Let's grab the corn and then do lettuce and then carrots, bread and onions, freed up a bit of space for us, that's good. Just quick save, there we go. There was somebody in here somewhere. Maybe I was wrong though. Oh. Got you first time. Speaking of iron bows, we should repair. I need more hammers. That's okay. It was in here. Oh! Is he the only one? Yep, seems to be. Hammer. It's in your bag. Some ingredients. Now, I didn't do this yet. What's in there? Oh, it's locked. Of course it's locked, Tony. guy's already dead. Was there not somebody else in here? Or is it just all the skeletons in the next room? In the next area, that's the problem. Can't see through that gap any of them that I want to kill. I know there's at least two. Aha, there's one right there. Can I make that shot? Yes, I can make that shot through the gap. Oh, and that's the feet of another one there. If he just walks just that little bit further. Come on. Brilliant. I think that should be most of the guys in there, to be honest. Is that a... No, it's a regular war axe. I was thinking it might have been a steel one. Oh, man. Bone meal. Okay, come down here. Oh, that's right. You swim out through this. Take the chance. How do I normally get into this room? Is it over that way, maybe? I don't feel like I normally come in via that door, but I guess... maybe I do? Oh no, there's this here. Okay. So if we swim back this way... Sorry it's dark, guys. Thank you for long. There we go. And let's get our little goblin guy ready. Oh, this room. This ridiculous place that serves no purpose. Except to make you pick locks to doors that you don't really need to pick locks to, because the only thing that's behind them is a bunch of baddies that you don't have to kill. So I'm not going to bother killing any of them. I don't think there's anything... I can't help myself. I've got to see what's behind door number 1. that. I gotta get a better spell than that. That was pitiful. So that's an easy gate. That's a good question, actually. I'll look at that in a sec. Hang on. I don't know if I can spare the arrow, though. Yep. Where'd it land? Okay. I did think of that before, I just didn't get around to doing it. And that door was pointless to open. It's an average gate. And that's an average gate. Is that a steel axe? That is a steel axe. That's actually worth killing him to get that axe. Because it will sell for it. Not a huge amount. But enough that it probably is worth the effort. Although I may have to drop something. Yep, I'm carrying too much. What am I going to drop? How much do I need? Oh, I'm going to drop a lot. That's annoying. Well, we're going to drop that for a start. Let's make some potions. Bone meal and nothing. That's annoying. Crab meat and also nothing. Oh, that was interesting. Can't do anything with the garlic. I cannot. Imple. No. Potato. What? That's not right. Surely. Venison. No. We can't make anything. We're out. Let's drop that in those. Because they're mostly useless. No, I want to look at everything. It's the problem, it weighs 16 pounds, but I guess it's not worth it. I didn't unlock that yet. Okay. Okay, done everything down this end. I feel like there is another way to get to there. And it's in here. I didn't mean to do that. Short work of our rats, but they kept him busy long enough for for me to turn him into a small porcupine. So that was good. Damn it. Nothing there. That's no fun. Okay. Zombies. For some reason it's not reloading. I've ascended to level 2. Which means nothing, because I don't have to do anything. It just automatically levels up my abilities as I go. So I don't have points to put any... I don't have things to put in here. They just gradually increase as I use them. But technically I'm level 2 now. Let's have a look at our major skills, how we're doing. Sneak's doing really well. Marksman's getting there. We all good, boys? Yeah, thank you. You were a good help. You can go away now. I'll have to come up with names for you rat boys. No, actually, let's just... I mean, the rats don't last very long, to be honest, against these opponents. But I sort of feel like I like them better. I should have... I always forget little things. I should have used one of my potions against that. I don't know if zombies are affected by the potions. So I don't know if I could have poisoned him, because I've got, you know, damage fatigue, damage health, poison of illness. I could have used one of those on him. Actually, I'm going to do a full save. I think that's why I didn't like when I died before, because there's no full save for it to go back to. Oh, hello there. How did that miss? Yoink. And yoink. Make sure we don't stand on the droppy floor. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I'm going, why can I not move? I'm stuck on something. No, I'm uber encumbered. Can I make some more potions? What have we got? Damage fatigue. Got any more damage fatigue? We do. So let's good. What else we got? Crab meat. No. How about... No, there won't be anything for that. Yeah, no, there's nothing else to make. That did give us a bit of carrying capacity. I wish I could find a steel bow from one of these guys. That's all I really want. More arrows that I really don't need. You don't need 259 arrows, not when that's taking up a good portion of my carrying capacity at the moment. Right. Is that everybody here? It's another of those steel axes. I wasn't carrying so much stuff. Okay, let's have a look. Let's drop 159. Arrows. Look how much stuff we can now carry. Oh, but we can't carry that. Really? Okay. I can't do math in my head then, obviously. I thought that was plenty. Actually, it was more that I underestimated how much it weighed. I was sure it was going to weigh less than that. Ooh. And there's a chest which, even though it's very easy to get into, is probably going to contain stuff that I can't carry. Each arrow sells for a gold. That's the really annoying thing, right? That's why I generally don't leave them behind. That's why I feel like I should pick them all back up again. Because I only dropped them because I wanted to get. And now I'm carrying too much. I only dropped them because I wanted to get, and even the lockpicks weigh a lot as well. They're even more valuable. Let's just, no, I can't do it. Each one of those is worth a gold. This is what I should drop. I should drop a few, actually let's just drop all of those. They're really not worth it. That's freed up a bit of space for us. Still can't take that though. We got everything out of there? We did. Okay. Yeah, we need to go this way. Have I been down? Yes, I came from that direction. Oh, good. Illusion skills increased. What is it at? I've got to keep an eye on this because I really... Still got 11 more levels to go of illusion. I really want that extra illusion though. I want to be able to use the night eyes rather than this. Oh, we're locked in. That's alright. This is easy. Oh, my arrows That's annoying that that happens. Okay, don't go away. There's more there than this stuff. Should be a final guy right there. Okay, that's the chamber key. Doing well, nothing in there. Some potions. Sorcery. I checked that already? No, I didn't. Another steel axe that I'm not going to be able to take back and sell. Well, I can always come back here later if I really, really wanted to. Loot the rest of it. Couldn't see him. That's how bad the light was there. I can hear a skeleton. Oh. I think he's up there. I just don't see a skeleton. There he is. Yeah, there might have been two, but who cares? He'll catch up to me in a second, because he should have, if there was two, he would have come running down here. It's definitely a distinctive sound that they make. Oh joy. Look at this rubbish. potions. I'll take it. Which way did I come in? Heals.
Die! Snap!
That didn't work out too bad. How am I suddenly over encumbered? Oh, he put burden on me. That's why. Just wait a few seconds. Can I actually search him while I'm waiting? I can. I'll take all of those because that's what I just shot into him. I'll take that. And none of those are really... They're all God. No, I can't take any of that because they're not worth it. Don't need that. Don't need that. I didn't need that. How come I'm so... Oh, I'm not encumbered. We're all good. 202 or 205. Right. Brass ring, bone meal. Ooh, lots of interesting stuff. Mostly just want those though. Annoying. What can we do with ingredients? Bone meal and mort flesh. That's good because the mort flesh is pretty heavy. Can we do anything with the potato? We cannot. That is insane. Damage health, restore health, restore fatigue, resist disease, restore agility, restore... No. Okay, we've got a little bit of carrying capacity now. Oh, but we've got more things there. Delivered letter. Annual spellcraft. Just did me in again. I do have some new ingredients here. Resist frost. Did I have any other? Resist frost. Oh, that also does damage health. Okay. Damage fatigue. Do I have anything else that's doing damage health at the moment? Oh, God, I don't. Oh, no, I do. There we go. Well, that's what I haven't been using. The detect life. Not that's going to detect anything down here because everything's DED dead. This is... That's right, it's back in here. No, I can't carry those 2 weak healing potions. Okay. Hang on. Let's be sneaky. Is this mage around here? Don't see him. That doesn't mean he's not here. Probably up here if he's anywhere. I don't know why he doesn't appear until after. I don't even know if he does only appear afterwards, but it feels like. He did that. I didn't really need it. Well, no sign of that weird mage who sometimes shows up here and attacks you out of the blue. Usually after you've already killed these guys, you've left and you've come back. Sell.
Anytime now.
Not bad.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Empire.
My athletics is just not, or my acrobatics is just not quite good enough to jump over people yet.
What kind of deal?
Won't be long though.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay, I'm going to sell some of these lockpicks. I think I'm only going to keep about 20 on me. Because even that is what? £6? And then I'm gonna sell. I'm only gonna keep. So if I sell 176, I'll keep 100 arrows on me. Oh, come on. 175. Whatever.
That seems a fair price.
Okay. That's still like £10. I don't need these, naturally. We will all of this.
You got it. A fine transaction.
Okay, get rid of the damage fatigue.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Damage healths now, that's good. Potion illness. I'm gonna just sell that.
That's a good deal.
Restore fatigues.
That's a.
We're gonna get rid of.
You got a great deal there.
Restore luck. We're gonna get rid of.
That seems.
Grace. We're gonna get rid of. Tempting to sell some of this stuff now that I'm not actually doing anything with it.
You've made a good bit of gold. That's more than I'd usually pay.
I'm going to keep those, and I'm going to keep that. Damn it, now I want somewhere to put all this stuff.
Thank you for your business.
Is there
Goodbye, please.
More potions I can make? Because I got that stuff. What does that do? Restores strength, damage, intelligence. No, I don't think I can do anything with any of this. I would really love to find somebody to dump a whole heap of this stuff that I don't want to carry around with me all the time. All of this extra ingredients and the mortar and pestle. I mean, what I'm basically, and all of this stuff, the Vala Stone, the Welcome Stones, the Ayleid statue. I need to find somewhere to dump all of that. What that means is I should probably do the first part of the main quest line. But I really want to do this next. That's the next thing I want to do. Because if I can do that, that gives me... And apparently there is a boss that I have to kill to get this stone. But if I can do that, that will help me to
it's you.
Build as a proper Arcane Archer. Or at least something that is a bit of an Arcane Archer.
What? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
No, you still don't have what I want. Do I have any repairs to do my own job, my own repairs, or do I have to rely on you? I have to rely on you.
Welcome to a fighting...
So can
if
you
I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Repair all of that for 9 gold. Gee, I don't know if I can afford that.
Farewell.
Indeed. Fare thee well, young lady. Right.
What's this about?
Have you seen Othrelos?
I think this is
Spare a coin for the infirm.
So,
really not going to know until we get...
I just spent a night in the Time Center.
It's
the finest place.
What's the news from the other
have
parts of town?
Excellent.
So noisy.
Nothing I'd like
I've
to
heard
know.
others say the same. Good day.
Okay, much better. So, we're not really going to know if this new leveling mod is helping us until we get up, probably past level 10, and see how things are going. Well, I'm calling it quits now too, BM, so thank you for joining me for this stream, everybody. Next time, as I said, we're going to go and try and do the quest, which is just up here, which gives us our touchstone that we will be using as a Arcane Archer to do some special abilities and try all those out. I'm finding that my Conjuration of my Goblin and Rat allies is working well. So I think that's all doing good. I do want to get some more powerful damage spells, which I'm going to probably buy here next episode. But for now, that's going to be it. So thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I will see you all for the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.
I read the thing once in a while. Mostly I use it for kindling. There's no telling whether anything in it is actually true.